People, what's up? Nate in Japan, and I'm just coming at you with some thoughts for the ebook I'm writing, and this is so I can watch it later. And look, I don't want to look at things as I want to see them. I want to look at as they are. And that has to do with you and your current activity, your status. But that also has to do with Japan's status and everyone's status. And so I really think being an image consultant is something that is so important, but how do you sell your image consultant? See, the thing is that you need to be someone who's looking at things the way things are. So when you're seeing people, when you're seeing governments, when you're seeing business. And so what's your status, right? That is what we are concerned with. And we have a way to assess people's status. And status as profitability. But let me tell you, your status and your profitability and your potential is great. But how much of that potential are you getting? And I'm here to say not all of it. And that's the point, not all of it. If you could squeeze out 5%, if you could squeeze out 75%, would that be worth it? And it's worth it just having a call for me because I'm saying I already prepared. I did 30 years of work. But this isn't the work that you accumulate work. But when you see the way that I worked, which is just not what you did for money, but all of us on this job, all of us on this life, there's no separation between personal and work. 100% of the time you are you. And before you talk about a job, about who's paying you, I'm telling you that, look, then money rules you, you know? And I'm saying that that's not the only way to live life. And if that's who you're living life now, there's another way to live life where there's a base currency. This currency is attention a currency, and it just so happens to be what is going on with social media. So I'm saying this is a return on your investment in attention investing. And that's what I'm saying is that AI is, okay? Attention investing. And I'm an asset manager. You're the personal brand. You're the digital product, okay? But I'm in Japan, and I'm using Japanese culture and Japanese way to elevate you. And if we look at the status right now, I'm driving around Japan, and they've got company. And they think, like, why don't, they don't even care about anything except their jobs. So they don't have any idea that in our countries, it's not company. But the way you can switch your economy from a bunch of consumers who are just a bunch of cows in a cow field to people who are self-producing, who are killers, who are real good with taking money and making more of it. And if we have this skill, this system, which it doesn't exist because it's not the purpose of the government or the people in your life to figure these things out for you. They got to look after number one, okay? But for me to look after number one, I need to display my skill, which happens to be also a way to bring people together. And I make no shame about the fact that compare me to someone who only cares about themselves, that right now they're rich. And I am yet to be rich, but I'm already rich. And I'm just going through the steps to take the time that no one would take to do what no one else would do. And now is the time where all that hard work pays off, and just leave it to me. And you just need to let me be the wind beneath your wings, because no matter who you are, I got a way to make this happen. I got a way to get you on my app. But before that, let me just share my journey, because I'm just about to launch this deal? Well, this Kickstarter campaign, okay? And the Kickstarter campaign is how you get involved, but also how I get companies involved. And the Japanese companies are involved. They're ready to come to me, and in your area, we're going to create this Japanese type business training so that before you come to Japan and experience a Japanese culture, where when we know Japanese culture, we too can do company. By the fruits of their labor, you shall know them. And let me tell you, living in Japan is not easy because they already have a system. And you can't just come in and disrupt their system. And that's what it sort of is like I'm doing. But I have a way for us to go along with their system. And if I have my own company and I'm the CEO and I'm the face of the company with my 30-year history, my family, my kids, that's the face that Japanese trust. And I've already got the network of people I've met, and they know me as somebody who is moving something forward. And so that's how you should know me. And for you right now to get past to your higher levels, you need some extra push, something you're not thinking about. So be open to how a relationship with me and me getting an understanding and making that into an algorithm, all right, will perpetuate your authenticity and a passion in a way that will fall your life forward, so to speak. And so let's go with that and take advantage of the times. And if you're hearing this, you're one of the people that is in my network, because that's how we're rolling. Anybody hearing this, we have a secret. We have a special secret weapon. And I'm not talking about a violent weapon, but I'm talking about a weapon of success. And it's our collaboration. But I am also saying that you too can be what you want to be. All right? I'm designing this so that you can also, bring with it the role you feel comfortable or the role you want to play. And the role that hopefully you just feel comfortable is attending a speed meeting event. And look, in the past, they might have gotten companies to sponsor something called a speech contest. But now the companies need to be updated. This is digital transformation of the speech contest into a digital transformation, a speed meeting event, which becomes the initial way of meeting people in an authentic, relaxed, and passionate way. And that's what we need you to do, is just join this, meet 20 people like speed dating, and it's going to perpetuate an algorithm that you're going to enjoy. And that's what we're doing, is that we're making life that we can enjoy, that's worth us having a future we can look forward to, but is guaranteed to get the results we want. Instead of assuming that the results you want is simply money. But this is also having a health-wealth relationship balance. So that's going to separate people who do not value relationships and health. So anybody who goes to the gym, anybody who likes martial arts movies, anybody who likes breakdancing, anyone who likes rapping, anybody who likes skating, anyone who likes hiking, anybody who likes these things, they just want to be active. Look, this is how you do it right now, as me getting you a scholarship so you could come to Japan for free on behalf of companies that will support you, stakeholders. I will teach you how to get them. I will give you your personal brand communication as it needs to be to connect to a Japanese person. Because once you have Japanese company support, and they will come and build a startup cluster in our communities, but it's just going to have that right balance of guidance. But we get to put our communities into it, and it is a collaboration, and we do leave our mark on it. So recognize I am part of the ecosystem you want to be part of, and this is a slow drip. Get started now and show your willingness for speech contests. Look, you got to get on one of these speech contests. And the only way you can do it, if you want to travel as a digital nomad that's just an English conversation teacher and you're non-technical. So these are no-code platforms I have, and people getting together because they're doing, things like human resources. But this is now as a freelancer, not a human resource company that is within a company, which they've been using that actually to control us. But we're saying that this is a human resource where we are a consulting company, and we've got a middleman thing going on here that starts with introducing Japanese people who want to speak English to English speakers, no matter who you are. And this is my school, and this is what my Kickstarter campaign about, a digital school, and no matter who you are, you join, but you also do activity that you're accumulating currencies, credits in our system. That is what you need to propel you forward. And you're just going to see the way we exist is we bring people together for mutual beneficial ventures. No one is against us. We help every business by increasing your customers, taking over your marketing, and having something you're involved in that you feel comfortable, but it gets you to the next step because it elevates your image from the experience we have. That becomes what our marketing is. Not paying money to promote an image, but showing proof of what we do, and purely on a base people wanting to grow through connecting to people. We are the best game in town. Nathan Raymond, Japan Exchange. This is your exchange. Do a Japanese exchange. This can be a digital exchange. This can also be a physical exchange. But do the digital first. We start with what we can. We start without money. This is the guy you want to be a part of. And this is what we offer at the Japan Exchange. And this is Nathan Raymond. So I'm going to put this video on both my YouTube channel, my separate one, and my Japan Exchange channel. And both of us, you should subscribe, but you should also take it as something you copy. You do share videos on my Japan Exchange, or you do use it to connect to the community, but also you have your personal Japan Exchange. And I'll teach you how to make videos to get started for free that you're going to upload to your profile, so you can upload it onto my app, so that you could get onto this blockchain, and then you could join the speed meeting events with everything in place to then take those conversations and use what you're going to do to have next steps, and you'll be in the quantum entanglement, and you'll be down a rabbit hole of new stuff. And if you want somebody who can offer something like that, well, here, you're looking at them, and don't sleep on this. Nate Raymond, Japan Exchange. Let's collaborate.